Leo, welcome to your weekly reading starting on Monday, October the 20th. How was your weekend? So, however it was, we're going to look forward now to what's going to happen this coming week. So this is it's not the last week of October, but almost. And we're very, very soon stepping into Scorpio season as well. But now, dear Leo, we have the Sun, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Leo, I do think you are working a little bit on. I do see a partner here, all right? I do see a partner that you feel like you are in a little bit of a conflict with. We have the Eight of Swords and we have the Knight of Swords, and I do feel there are two different personalities that are clashing. We have this one side that wants just all the love and all the harmony and wanting to be close and feeling really close, and there's this other part that just kind of wants to get rid of this, that wants to be alone, that wants to fight the battles themselves. And these two energies are really, really fighting with each other, really. It could be you and another person, or it also could be both in you, like one of you, part of you wants to be, part of you wants to have this closeness, and the other part feels very really restricted by this. But for others of you, I do feel it's the other person that wants you, that doesn't want you, or that's not really fine with how the relationship is going. So it's either, could be vice versa also. It also could be you could be the Knight of Swords and the other person could be the Sun, and you guys are you're just clashing. You're just not made for each other. So in case you were going through this recently, my advice is to let it go, to loosen up a little bit. You don't need to fight all the time. Since both of it, like Knight of Swords and Eight of Swords, um, if like the eight in general is not a bad card, right? Eight of Swords is not a bad card. It's it's finding. I do see finding some resolutions for this. It's not you're fighting each other to death and then breaking up. It is more like finding resolutions in order to get a little bit closer to the sun love energy, really. Um, but I would say be a little bit mindful of this, be a little mindful of your words, because the Knight of Swords can be very sharp in terms of his words that are being used. Be mindful of your words and be mindful of what the other person might say to you, because it might come out more harsh than it really needs to be and than it's really meant to be. So, Leo, my advice for you is to keep your head down a little bit, keep a little bit calm, see how things are turning out, and don't get too much into your head, right? Don't get too much into your mental space of, oh no, this is not going to work, this is awful, this is terrible, what I wanted was this, but but we're just fighting all the time. It's not, the fight you're having is not a bad fight. It is about to come into something better, but not this week. This week is about finding. It's about making out your differences. It's about putting your differences more clearly in order to work with them later. So, Leo, I hope this helps, and I see you very soon.